or could not.
Keeping it on the P for real.
Gotta tune in to
Yo,
these
ladies
brothers.
and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lauer is in the fucking building.
Keep It P podcast. Be one to you players.
Y'all tune in to their podcast here.
Y'all tune in to their podcast here. You heard me? Listen, man, black people get disrespected even after death. This is something y'all probably haven't heard of. It says, this black cemetery was left in ruin, and it is not the only one. When you think about cemeteries, do you think about all black cemeteries? Maybe don't. But in this expose, we're going to check it out. It says Richmond, Virginia, September 17th. Volunteers helped to clean up and remove overgrowth at Richmond's East End Cemetery, a historically black cemetery that was so neglected by the city, and many of the graves have disappeared in the foliage. September 17th, 2016. Update to February 5th. All across the country, black Americans are fighting to save some of our most sacred landmarks, cemeteries, and places that were once places where people went and honored our lost loved ones. One may have been lost in time. It says in St. Louis, Greenwood Cemetery, in this burial site of roughly 50,000 black Americans, including Dred Scott's wife, Harriet Scott, now overgrown with weeds and covered their aging headstones. In Virginia, years of neglect of a burial site pushes residents to rally the state and fund and restore the black cemeteries that have fallen into disrepair. This story is about 150 years, and this story is about a 150-year-old grave site that most residents never even noticed was there. Mm-hmm. Wow. It says, scrolling through the photos of the wooden area of Penwood Meeting House Road in Potomac, Maryland, you likely never guessed that you were looking at hallowed ground. Overgrown vines, discarded tree stumps, and trash litter the area, covering the sharp edges, headstones, inconspicuously poking out. Sharice Miller, who spoke to the news place, said that one of the many black residents whose family members were buried at the former Union Wesley Methodist Church Cemetery and fought to have it restored. I have to fix this, Miller said, and I quote, said, whose great-great-great-grandfather is buried there. I have to make this right. Is it the story of a 150-year-old gravesite to be freed and formerly enslaved people of the Potomac ended up as neglect and an illegal dump site is complicated. Now, it ain't complicated. The city knew exactly where it was and probably purposely told people, hey, go dump your stuff over there in the hollow ground where the niggers are. That's what happened. But it said, according to reports obtained by the news station in Montgomery County, which includes Potomac, auctioned off the land to real estate developers in 1975. The land sold for only $162. However, according to the reports, neither the county nor the developer knew the location was a gravesite. Yeah, right. Right. From there, the land was passed to a developer's son, Jeff Joseph, who paid to have it surveyed after learning about its history. It wasn't until 2018 that the Montgomery County confirmed that it was in fact a burial site, and the survey noticed that the cemetery was in poor condition and neglect. While it was start to the county's acknowledgement, hold on, y'all, getting kind of dry. It says Miller and other concerned residents petitioned the county for years to restore the cemetery. However, when the reports of local outlets start asking questions, the county took action. Of course. It says Montgomery County told the station that investigating the most appropriate means for securing, preserving, and maintaining the site of the historical Wesley Union Methodist Church Cemetery. It says, I quote, I was happy to know that my ancestors are finally going to be respected, Miller told the outlet. Most important was knowing that my great-great-great-grandfather who was a slave in the Civil War from 1861 to 1865 will receive his proper respect that he deserves to. That's good. See, man, if y'all don't stay on top of your business, man, ain't nobody else gonna stay on top of it, cuz. And that's just what it is. I mean, you know, obviously they don't give a good god darn about us, even after death. There was some pictures that I would share with you guys. Look, they got an inventory list, so they know exactly who's there. Look at this stretch and plot of land. It's a whole cemetery, fam. That. Look at that. A whole cemetery. Look at that, fam. Correct. Headstones. That was done purposely, fam. Yeah. I'm convinced that was done purposely, fam. Yeah. But anyway, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna mold you. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Need to look you square in the eye, big guy. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know I got 4 words for you, baby. Now is love. You know I got the peace, definitely the blessing, and then it's like Maloha, out the Doha for show how. You already know how. Yeah.
Sandra Blackwood for Hot Lava Music TV. First off, let's get this straight. I only want a boss. And I like to see a boss and boss shit. Where can you get boss shit, you ask? Well, dig this player. Boss 3 Anti Clothing got that drip for you and your missus. Now first, go follow at Boss 3 Anti Clothing on IG to see more real boss shit. And second, please log on to boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say it.